I'm here with Paige Olson, the creative play expert. This is part of the series on why libraries are still relevant in modern society. Paige, you said many times before that you believe that children need to learn how they learn before they learn how to read. Could you expand on that a little bit?
Well, we talk about Head Start and the academic learning, and I talk about Heart Start. And a Heart Start is learning who you are, learning how you learn, learning what you're interested in, learning everything that's kind of encompassed in what is referred to as emotional intelligence. And you don't have to read to be able to do that. As a matter of fact, you start doing that from the moment you're born and you don't read. There's so much learning that can take place prior to actually being able to understand that those little squiggles on the page mean something.
Mm-hmm.
My son, he's dyslexic. He has a lot of encoding challenges, and he didn't read until he was 14. But prior to that, he learned how he learned, that he could learn, that he was intelligent, and he learned to love language. He learned the linguistical part and telling stories and making up your own songs. And when he finally did read, it was like a little blip. It took 2 weeks, and he took on the responsibility himself. But that wouldn't have happened if we hadn't had this rich linguistic environment full of books. And pictures are wonderful. Reading aloud to your child, finding other books on tape are wonderful. Finding the correct way to use the computer to gain information is wonderful. So if you are an auditory learner, which he was for many, many years, that was his primary way of learning, our society today provides this rich environment that you can delve into to learn how to learn. Again, books are really a basic and a foundation for that, especially if the eyes need to have things not be moving so fast and coming by so fast, that slow down so those pictures they can glean a lot of information. Now, my children would look at a picture and see 300 more things in it than I would, especially, a picture of a scene of an old town or something. The little kind of intricate things, he could see so many more little things that either I or his sister saw. It was just because it was slowed down. So, yeah, you don't have to read to learn. You have to learn and know how to learn so that you can read. But learning isn't based on the ability to read. Learning is based on the desire to be interesting.
Yeah.